evolution of sound.
Beep beep, what's up ninjas? If you're watching this video, then I'm probably in Puerto Vallarta right now enjoying a nice cold beer, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make the sound from the past, because this is a video that got scheduled, so it sounds like this. Now, if you want to learn how to make this sound, make sure to download the patch below. It's a free download that you guys can get. We are going to ask you to follow us on SoundCloud, Sticky, Sticks, and Evolution of Sound, along with providing your email. And that's going to be it, guys. Now, the reason we do that is just so we are better connected with you guys, because when you give us the email, obviously we can email you regarding just, you know, other free presets, blogs that we write, because, again, YouTube is not connected to our websites in any way. Now, if you guys want more sounds like this, make sure to check out Sticky's new bank and use the code NINJA for 10% off. He has hooked it up as he follows the channel, and, you know, just because you guys know me and you want those sounds, then, just because you know me, you get the 10%. So if you guys are ready to understand how this song works, let's get to it. So we're only going to be utilizing one part, and the sound is very simple. There's just a catch to it. Okay, so in part A, what we're going to have is a saw with 8 voices and a square with 8 voices. And the reason for this is just because 8 voices just makes it louder. The next thing is going to be that whenever you think of future bounce, think of square wave. You know, the moment you hear like Mike Williams just be like, there's a fucking square wave somewhere in this song. So, you know, like that's how you should think, because most of the sounds are made by square waves, guys. In future bounce. Now, with that being said, the saw 8 voices retrigger on, square 8 voices retrigger on. That's all it's going to be octave 1 up for oscillator A2 and oscillator A1 octave 2 up. We're going to add a hint of release. Now, in filter A, what we're going to have is just, you know, part A coming in through here with a high pass filter. And this is going to help in making the sound very thin, as you can see there. Now, pretty much we're going to put that at 9 o'clock, resonance at 9 and drive at 9. Not much to explain there. The resonance is the frequency where, you know, we start to get that kind of cut. And that's where, boom, it goes up. Now, the drive is everything behind, everything that's not getting filtered. You know, everything that you can hear is going to get boosted in volume. It ends up just getting very loud. Let's just put it that way. The next thing we're going to be doing, guys, is going to be putting up modulation to pitch AB, which is going to allow us to make it punchier, because without it, you can see that's going to be literally the key to the sound. And pretty much the way this works is, this is a little variant, and this is a technique that you will be taught in Silent One Secrets if you guys choose to support it in late December. Mainly what we have is just the pitches moving at a very fast rate, so that you can still hear the tone of it after that initial hit. And, you know, it stays in key. And pretty much what we have is an attack at 0.705 and a decay at 1.409. So that's what that does, and it gives the sound that nice uniqueness that, again, Bali Bandits had. The next thing is phase A and B is going to be in LFO1. We're going to be changing the starting position. Can you see as I'm moving the face how it sounds like? Well, that's what this LFO is going to do for us, so we don't have to do that. Phase AB, we're going to move this by 1.267, and then the gain at 4.450, and then the speed of it at 116. Now we go into the magic. This is where the sound becomes the sound. And there's some tricks that are in Silent One Secrets, and a lot of them are being applied here. The first one is the phaser one. You can see it makes the sound a lot thinner. This is a technique I've been using for quite some time now. Sorry for that. And it's just really helps in getting a sound thinner, because the way the phaser works, guys, the phaser is an EQ effect. Pretty much it sounds like someone has a high resonating frequency going around, right? And shit. So we use that to our advantage. When we put the LFO rate down in Silent One, pretty much that effect is not going to be moving at all. And LFO gain also at 0. Pretty much the frequency that we have the phaser set at is the one that's going to get just kind of resonated a bit. Now keep in mind, we still have the resonating frequency from filter A, so we have 2 resonating frequencies, and this is where the technique comes to life, in the sense that you're going to get a thinner sound, because that resonance is going to push the sounds up at certain frequencies. Every other frequency is going to be kind of down there still, and you're going to get that thinner sound. And that's one of the techniques in Silent One Secrets, and if you guys want more of those, make sure to be on the lookout for it. So pretty much dry and wet, it's at 9 o'clock there, and we're going to put the center frequency again. The frequency we're putting that kind of resonance on at 5.767, the spread at 0, LR offset at 12, and the width at all the way up. Now the dry and wet is important that you don't go all the way up, because then you make it super thin. Next thing is chorus. It's not gonna be doing much. I always just turn it on and it helps just add something to the sound. Here it didn't do much. Now here is another technique to get thinner sounds as well, and this is gonna be using a 2-pole EQ instead of a 1-pole EQ. 2-pole EQ is just gonna be super nice to get kind of like just nicer, thinner sounds. Make sure the value is bass 6.7 and the bass frequency at 315, the treble at 8.750, and the treble frequency all the way down. You can see the difference it makes. Some delay, which again, I guess you're not gonna need, and the reverb at 2 o'clock. And some compression, very heavy, ratio very high as you can see, and threshold, that's the important thing. And you should be having the sound, just turn mono legato on with N and you should have it. And if you want the slide to always happen, put it in S, which is slide mode. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to leave a like and a comment below if the lead was very identical. It's just missing the OTT on it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now, I am in Puerto Vallarta, guys, so I did schedule a couple of videos for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. And hopefully, you know, by the time I get back, I'll have a better, you know, just de-stressed a bit and I'm ready to make even sicker video for you guys. Anyways, guys, if I don't get the chance to say it, Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year in case I die or something. All right, guys, take care.